Okay, it's working, I guess. Any Jew, that's me to you from the Discord. No fancy schmancy smediting Reddit whatever ing to this one's because I don't got the times for it. I'm just here to enjoy myself, and y'all are giving me the expense to do so. So thank you for trying to keep me sane. But yeah, and thank you for the compliment someone recently gave me. They thought they thought I was in my 20s. And I told them, how gracious of you. God bless you and your whole house. I appreciate it greatly. you know. Anyway, so from the Discord purgatory. Wait, which one am I on? Oh, the Solene. I think it's Solene. Or yeah, okay. Fire Mango. Appreciate it, young man. Also, wasn't there something new I just saw in here? Oh yeah, welcome to the Discord, Hyson. It's purgatory, and I'm sorry. I am just a humble, farmer of nobodies that are no ones like myself. That candle smells wonderful, by the way. All right, I got my apple cider vinegar, a full glass. It's about 1/3 apple cider. The rest is water, because that's how you do it. So, from the Discord, thank you, Fire Mango, for trying to introduce me to things and broaden my horizons a little wee bit. Solene and minthaze? Minthaze? Minthaze. Minthaze. Whatever. Some shit like that. I don't know. You tell me in the Discord when you see it later. Solene and Minthaze. Chase the Stars featuring Saimsoul. Did they mean to type Siamese? No, wait. Is it a. Okay, it might be. Maybe they're trying to do like an alt English thing here, which is like urban something. I haven't played Cyberpunk ever because once I heard how bad it was, I just didn't bother wasting the money. Apparently, it's good now. I don't know. You tell me. The show was eh. It was eh. It was like a Gen Z like brain rot, show. But I mean, it was fun to watch while you're stupidly edibled out of your brain. Same soul is what I think it's supposed to be pronounced as. Someone correct me somewhere. Official cyber jazz music video. Jazz, huh? I like jazz. I like swing too. I miss swing. Where'd swing go? They did swing for Cowboy Bebop. Well, it was kind of like a jazz swing, kinda, but it was really cool. I missed that. Where'd that go? Let's see what this one's about, shall we? I probably got rid of all the 5-second brain rot retards by this point. If you're still here, thank you. Let me make sure it's unmuted so I don't screw this. All right, let's jump in. Okay, when it comes to aesthetics, I get it. I understand. All right, I know. I know. Nobody has to fucking tell me twice, okay? I may be an old boomer, but I do understand oh wait, that's not bright enough. Why do I have a shadow behind my head? That doesn't make sense. No shadow. I command thee, no shadow. It doesn't care. Whatever. Nobody really gives a fuck, honestly. I'll just turn it all the way up and it'll look like a freaking, AI generated in the sun in a dark room. Anyway, again, I get it. I'm just tired of the aesthetics that are just overly overt, complete, and totally dominant today. I'm so tired of it. I really am. Where's my actual jazz dress? Where's my female crooner's, gown? Where is it? Whatever. I'll just try to enjoy the music or something, okay? It'll probably help me get past it, what I'm seeing on stage.
Oh, I chase the stars all across the galaxy and Mars because I have to choose to be a star or you blindingly the stars fall. Majestically, I chase the dream until I'm all alone in the dark on a stage in a daze, bittersweet. The taste of fame is not the same without you. Oh, I chase the stars all across the galaxy and Mars because I have to choose to be a star or you.
You know what? This ain't half bad. This ain't half bad. I could listen to this while I'm in like some local dive. If I ever go to one ever again. The ones local to here are filled with cartel now and illegals. Ah. Tastes nice, sharp, and bitter. It's good. It's good for the soul. It's good for the character. You know the old saying, can't trust nobody that hasn't drank once? I think you have a much harder time finding those who inflict upon themselves short term pain for long term gain. That said, you know what? This ain't bad. This ain't bad.
Oh, I chase the stars. Once a rose blooms, it starts to die because I have to choose to be a star or you.
Is this like a Joy from Blade Runner 2045 type moment? Because I know there's elements from everything everything I've heard from Blade Runner, Cyberpunk. There's Blade Runner elements inside of it. So is this a Joy type moment that's supposed to be in the video? Because that is what it seems like. And also, speaking of the esoterical, it actually does kind of fit because as far as I understand about cyberpunk, it's a half digital world. Whereas nowadays we're only in a one it's about 1/10 digital world. If you understand what I mean. Think about think about our bandwidth, our interface, our instances when it comes to our connectivity to the digital space, to cyberspace, whatever you want to call it. For the absolute most part, you need a terminal of some kind. Cell phone. Damn, this phone is like 8 years old now. It still works though. Freaking, I gotta give it to Samsung. They make these things last a long time. I've never met someone that didn't have to get a brand new iPhone. That also put out of the way, you need a terminal of some kind, whether it be this computer, cell phone, laptop, um, tablet. There's a few people with a Neuralink now. There's some that are supposedly testing out the CNS interface link. Supposedly, I haven't seen confirmation of that yet. But for those who are curious, it's similar to the same type of like the neural lace from Halo, which I'm more of a fan of something being put, inserted into the more fleshy parts of me than compromising the integrity of my skull, you know, to put something in the top of it. I don't like that idea. As someone who's already had multiple brain injuries, well, okay, supposedly on some scans, I found this out recently. Not that most of anybody really gives a shit. I found out recently through my screening process for Border Patrol that I actually show lower signs of degradation compared to the normal when it comes to blast injuries, blast exposure, TBI, and all of that. So my medical records reflecting instances of TBI might be misdiagnosed or something like that. But also it's like they're trying to tell me there's two parallel things happening at the same freaking time with my own brain. On one hand, my processing speed has been severely slowed down. Anyone can tell, although I attribute that partly to age and partly to so many knocks to the brain. I have been knocked out on many an occasion. I've seen stars and all of that. So for me to have very low damage at all is miraculous to say the least. What on earth that means really, I don't know. I know I'm kind of resilient, but so are most people until they take that final hit to the brain and they just die. So, anyway. But as someone who's already had to experience the limited integrity of my own skull, I'm not down with the Neuralink because I don't like the idea of just drilling into my skull anywhere and compromising the integrity I still have. I don't like that idea. Now, a neural lace connected directly to your CNS, I like that better because it goes back here, right? In the back where, like, that meets the spine and all those. I'm going to keep it simplified. This is too long already. I like that idea better because then it's in the more fleshy bits. It's not compromising the integrity of nothing, and your body will heal over it and adjust to it more easily, right? When it comes to bone, especially at advanced ages, you've already for the most part you've already reached peak maximum um growth and repairability, especially when you get up in age. So once you take certain injuries, once you have certain damage happen, coming back from that at all is, it's a chance, but it's an extremely low one. But yeah, with that being put out of the way, you know, Cyberpunk, from what I understand, is about half digital world and half real world when it comes to the totality of existence. Right now, we're in about a 1/10 digital world, 9/10, reality. But that is accelerating towards 50% very fast. So that remains to be seen. Anyway, super long story short, I do love this whole, a star for you, right? Because she's a commodity. She's everybody's star. Therefore, her value is severely degraded. If something's truly special, there's not much of it or enough. And thus, its value is quite literally reflective of that. But if you have something that's available for everything and anything, then its value is practically almost zero. That put out of the way, this seems to me like that. You know what I mean? Sorry, I went on a random tangent and whatever. I'm probably old man sunsetting into senility and dementia as we speak. But at least I'll look kind of good doing it. But anyway, this is kind of cool. This is fun.
To be a star or you.
This just seems like a. This doesn't really seem like a. It seems more of a. It seems more of like runway. You know what I mean? Like she's just there to be on screen and be pretty, and then just given a line to repeat. That's why it seems to me like a like a joy from Blade Runner 2045 more than anything else. Well, anyway, this was entertaining in its own way. Was there any part where she really went anywhere else with this?
Because I have to choose to be a star or you. Oh, I chase the stars. Once a rose blooms, it starts to die. Because I have to choose to be a star or you.
Yeah, so essentially she's just a showpiece. I mean, if that's the message of this video and the song, that makes sense, right? Choosing to chase the stars, across the galaxy, everything in the moon. Seems more tragic than anything else. But anyway, well, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I don't hate it, that's for sure. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Uh, Kind of catchy, I guess. But it does not beat my classical swinging jazz, man. It doesn't. Especially, oh brother, the seatbelts. Man, the seatbelts. Oh, the brothers. Well, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get off into too much of a tangent. This video is long enough already, and I'm gonna stop it and end it here. So that out of the way and done with. What do you think? You let me know in the comments down below. All right, you know what time it is. Be good. Be safe. Make your life for yourselves. Don't compromise safety and security for nobody and nothing. Death and disaster is only a second away. Do what you can today. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm Badger 7 Actual, formerly homeless veteran, Blast Cat Badger, out.